Sharon, thank you. Thank you. The mic go way back here. With my voice, I don't even need a mic. Sharon. Turn it on.
Okay, I'm out.
Yes.
Good morning, guys. Good morning. This is an awesome day, and I'm so grateful, so thankful that I can see educators or I can see hairstylists who has a desire to learn something new. I am absolutely I'm not new to this business. I've been in this business for over 25 years. And you all know my name is Marcia already. Yes, I've introduced. Thank you so much, darling. Yes, I am not new to this business. I've been in this business for over 25 years. And I am so grateful and thankful to God for the experience that He has given me. And now He's allowing me to now share my experience, but not only my experience, the experience of other artists in this business. So give yourself a round of applause because I am really happy to have you. Those who are here today, you know why you're here today. And you know you have already planted that seed inside of you, because learning does not stop behind the chair. Learning is not YouTube. Learning is hands-on. Learning is sharing. So I am just so grateful for the stylists that are here. Thank you so much. I turn this over to Sharon.
Marcia, what are some of the things that equip, educate, and empower you to share with the group today?
One of the things that equips me is because I've always constantly educated myself. I am not the stylist who just sit behind the chair. I've always had a desire to learn. I've always traveled. Even before my experience working, on the road, I've always had this burning desire. I think that God has given me a gift. How sometimes you know exactly what you want to do in life. God has equipped me with that knowledge to educate myself, equip myself, and just to be in this business.
But it's expensive equipping yourself to be in this business. And how do you go about doing that? Why do you go to the expense? Because I know for a fact New York just recently had a show and you had a double booking, but you chose to go to Canada so you can still do this show. That's expensive. Why?
We have to take expensive ventures sometimes for education. Yes, I did. Last week I took a trip to Canada because when I called up, I wanted to, attend a seminar in Manhattan, but it was already booked. And I've been calling for months, but you have to be on point with this particular educator. So I said to myself, okay, Marcia, what are you going to do? Now, I'm going to give you some honesty and some authenticity about me. I've always traveled with others, whether it's with a group. I've never taken a trip by myself. And that was a big move I made. I always have my husband or a team that I work with or my children, friends, always, can you go somewhere with me? But this time I chose to do it by myself. I challenged myself because you know what? Everybody said that I wouldn't do it, so I did. And during, I had an awesome experience, but I had some obstacles returning back to New York. This is where the test came in. I slept in the airport last week, Wednesday night. I didn't get home until 11 o'clock the following day. I had a book filled. I had to call my amazing assistant. I said, just work it out for me. And to be honest with you, I wept like a baby. I did. For the people that knows me, one of the things they know, Marcia, she act like she's tough, but she's a crier. Yes, Fatty, I see you attested to that. And I cried, but you know what it is? It was my test. I am going through a process right now in my life. Don't let me start tearing up right now. You know, I am truly going to a test, and I asked God, I'm in fasting, and I've been fasting, and this is not a prayer service right here, but when you are going through a test, you have to sometimes go back, and God take you back to basic. And for me, that was a test for me. You know, what are you going to do, Marcia? Stand here and cry? But let me tell you something. It's a cries of joy. Trust and believe me, cries of joy. So yes, I took that journey, and it was successful, and I'm grateful.
And ladies and gentlemen, this is a test for you, because you're investing into your future. And sometimes it's a hard investment. It's an investment that you may or may not be able to afford at the time, but if you want to go beyond your chair, you have to make those investments. Those investments, whether you want to stay behind the chair, and I know many of you, I don't know your ages, but you've probably been behind the chair for a minute, and you want to take it to that next level, you have to go beyond the chair. You have to invest in yourself.
Well, let me explain that a little. Yes. I like the word invest in yourself. As hairstylist, young and seasoned stylist, I really want to admonish you. Invest in yourself is for your benefit. When a client walks into that salon and they show you something that pops out of a book that maybe someone in the fashion industry is wearing, or a movie star, you should be equipped and ready to go. If that is your area, some of us don't try to do everything. If you have one area that you are excellent in, work it. So somebody's going to tell somebody, go to Marcia because she can cut some hair. Now, I am not a weaver. So therefore, I leave the weaving to the weavers, but I am learning. You understand? I am learning. So therefore, we must be ready. You know, are you ready when a client walks into the salon? Are you dressed for success? How do you appear when you come to work? Are you disheveled? You know, do you have an assistant? I have an awesome assistant. You must have an assistant. You cannot do the work by yourself. That is one of the things that you must do for yourself. But trust me, this is over 25 years. I'm broken down. No, I'm not kidding. But you know, I'm pushing myself in another gear right now. So you must equip yourself. What does this salon look like? Do you have an app? Do you know what that is? Do you have an application? So you make appointments. So when your clients walk in the shop, you say, good morning. You know, you already know who she is because she's on your application, and you greet her accordingly. These are some of the things, you know, that I want to prepare some of my young artists, and trust me, season 1 as well. Get yourself prepared and be ready and equipped to work.
Marcia, I would like for you to go up and discuss a little bit about mentorship, because I know you have several mentors in your life. And mentorship is very important. And it doesn't have to be a mentor that's a stylist. So could you discuss a little bit about the different mentors in your life and what role they played in your life?
That is an awesome question. Yes, mentors. Mentors does not have to be a hairstylist. You have mentors in your life for different reasons. Make them a la carte. I remember a client of mine called me because she knew that I wanted to get myself ready, equip myself to educate. So she called me and she said, Marcia, I have an awesome mentor for you. Of course, to be real, when I called her, it was at a cost. But you know something? I said to myself, you want to do this? Go for it. And I did. She's not a hair mentor. She actually prepared me how to get business ready. That's what she did. Anything that I wanted in reference to in reference to getting my
Even this seminar.
hold on, not just a seminar. But I did not even have help me here, Sharon.
Mission statement?
Well, mission statement I had, Patty Gay, but I didn't, you notice 2 weeks ago, I got my website. Stay together, Marcia, hold it down.
It's okay.
Don't get nervous now. Yes, I have my website, and you know something, I got that 2 weeks ago. The mentor that I got that from, she gave me all the equipment that I need to get that, to be ready for this seminar. So you notice when, I didn't have it on the card, but at least when you called me, I could say go to marciagalant.com, and you go to the event area, and you can purchase your ticket there. Isn't that an awesome thing? When you are equipped and ready, that is one of the things. Now, another thing is that sometimes you have to learn to listen to when, I will say when God speaks to you. I had to listen, and I was invited to a gala affair. A client of mine came in, Marcia, go to this gala, can you prepare me and get me ready? I said, okay, I'm going to question her, where are you going? Who's going to be there? Because I knew that the way she did, when she handed me the information and I read it, I said, I'm coming. She said, you are? I said, yes, I'm coming. So she called her friend and she said, is there any more ticket left? There was one. Why? Because that's what God do to us. He prepares us at the right time. So timing is very, very important. Guess who I met when I went there? I met a woman. She was actually the daughter of the woman that was going to be honored. And I was introduced to her, and I'm going to share that information with you. I want you to call me because, this woman is in the beauty industry. She's a marketing director for beauty. That's what I needed. How am I going to brand myself? God prepared me, get ready, and you know something? I was fashionably ready. So when I walked in, all heads turned. As stylists, we must be ready and ready to equip ourselves, ready to receive. Because I didn't understand why I said all of a sudden, it's just the same day, I'm coming. You ask those who I worked with. Hair was done. I wore a dress to a wedding and it didn't get played. I played it, I rocked it that day. So when I walked in that room, all heads turned. And you know what? She looked at me. She didn't have to know my name, but because I looked the part, she was willing to speak to me. And now she is another one of my mentor. And I want to share this information with you because if you are getting yourself ready to move from behind the chair, you got to ask yourself, what is my plan A? What is my plan A after the chair? Everybody always say, what is your plan B? After the chair, what is your plan A? Where do you see yourself when you leave behind the chair? You know what they say? A hairstylist only have 15 years behind the chair. Your body starts falling apart. It is a lot, isn't it? But it's a lot. But you know why it's a lot? Because you're still standing behind the chair. But guess what I want to share with you? I wrote some things down because there are so many areas in the beauty business that I want you stylists to understand that it's not only standing behind the chair, and this is not my cute glasses. What does this say here? Trust me, when you reach my age, you can't see. It's kind of foggy, but there are different areas in the beauty industry that you can try to be a part of. There is television. Who knew that? There is television. A friend of mine, Nancy Edwards, is working on Channel 7, with those beautiful ladies of The View. He's making money. He has insurance. How many of us has insurance? How many of us do? Great. I love that. But I can attest. So these are some of the areas where you can look to retire. I'm not going to take long. I just really, really want to share with you some of the areas. There's product company. Recently, I walked into another Favor, working with a product company. They're testing tools. Many product companies now are testing, and they want hairstylists to help them to test those tools. I was equipped and I was ready for that. So now I could truly say that Marcia Galant works with Kiss product. Isn't that an awesome thing? Isn't that an awesome thing? Of course, I have, let me share a little background story. You guys, many of you know me from the Edge Beauty. I started the Edge Beauty, and I'm not going to go into details, but I'm just telling you how your life can evolve. And, God can prepare you for new opportunities. So when you leave one area, one door that's closed, it's only left wide open for me to start Marcia Gallant. So that was not something that I'm sad about. Of course, if I can be real, I wept many nights, but I walked away from, that area of my life. But I do thank God, and I thank my partners for having me being a part of that process, because I was standing behind the chair, did not know what next. You remember I talked about the plan A? Didn't know what next in my life. And God has opened new doors, new avenue. So with closing, we want to definitely get into hairstyle, and that's what you're here for, but I wanted to share a little bit of branding. Do look into product companies. They're looking for stylists. You get your experience with them, you get your notoriety, and your bio looks great. Okay, so let's walk away from today realizing or understanding that I've shared a few pointers with you, and I'm hoping that this will be absorbed, and you will walk away changing your course, maybe the way you do things. Change, make some change. Keep that salon clean. Keep everyone uniformed. That's another point that I wanted to touch on too. When you never know who walks in the door. You never know. Be uniformed. Be professional. So when they come back, you can charge them for your skills. We're hairstylists, but we should not be undersold. You know what they say about Marcia Gallant? Oh, she's expensive. That's okay. Because guess what? I've had 25 years of experience to sell myself. And I'm confident that when you sit in my chair, you're going to walk away with, something great. All right? So I didn't want to be too worried, but, God has allowed me to speak. Oh, thank you.
No, Marcia, you did great. And even though, guys, you're here to learn about the process of doing hair, you have to educate yourself. You have to be full in the inside. You've been behind that chair for years, or you're just starting out, and you have to get the educational part. Some may say, we didn't come for this. You need to be fed. You have to be fed internally. You know what to do. So Marcia, she talks about the different things you can do after the chair, that plan